Hi guys, just thought I'd show you on a budget witches or newbie witches or teen witches how to set up a simple altar, how it doesn't have to be expensive, and how it can be quick and how it can be put anywhere. Now I've just set this up for educational purposes, and I've started off showing you here. I've got my working candle. Now this candle I brought, but I've dressed it myself, and I've got videos on how to load and dress the candle, and it's just sat on some candle heat-proof holders, which obviously I brought. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to one side, and this is just one way of setting up an altar. There are many ways of doing it, and I always say follow your instinct. Go with what feels right for you. Now I've done this based on what a lot of people are practicing, so they have the feminine side and the masculine side. So I'm going to start with the feminine side here, and I've got a doll that I made and a chalice that I made out of coconut to represent the feminine spirit or the goddess. On this side I've then got a shell that I found many years ago as a kid, my female spirit shaker that I'm also made out of coconut, and my stage sticks, and you see at the back a wand. I've just made a square to outline my altar, and I've got a little offering bowl here with some dried rose petals. Again, I made this out of coconuts, and as you can see there's another perimeter, and then coming over to this side another offering bowl, and in here I've just got dried scrapings and dried masculine plant material. I then have my masculine spirit shaker. I have a masculine spirit chalice, my masculine protection doll. So this is the masculine side, and then a shell, which for me, this shell, muscle shell, for me represents the masculine aspects of the shell. And then I've got some rocks and stones, things that I collected, things that were given to me. A little ring here that was a gift. The pendulum that I made. A little jar that I've reused. And that's basically it. Now, all the elements are represented here, even though I don't have salt for earth, or actual water for water, or a bell or a feather, which are things you can collect. And the reason being is that the candle itself represents all the elements: earth, air, fire and water. The earth is the solid wax, the water is the melted wax, the air is the smoke that comes from it, and the fire obviously is the flame. But then you've got the shells, which can represent the water elements. You've got the coconuts that can represent the earth elements. I've got my breath to represent air, and I've got the candle flame to represent fire. So you can make this even more simple than what you've seen here. You can make it even more elaborate. You can introduce things like a spirit blade, or an athame, some people call it. You can have a metal one. This is just a letter opener. Or you can have a wooden one, which I would have both, because the wooden one would be the actual athame, the spirit blade, and then the metal one I would use for carving. And then you can have, if you wish, a bowline, and this is a pocket one, so it does fold and it closes, and this would be for cutting things, like your herbs and collecting your herbs from your garden or whatever. You can have this on your altar to represent the feminine side. You can have a bell to cleanse and open and end ceremonies or rituals. Also can represent air. And for water, you can also have, I've got these two little seahorses which were given to me as a gift. My mum gave them to me. And one could be feminine, one could be masculine. It could be the goddess and the god. You know, seahorse is the union. You can have extra candles and incense. So this is just an idea. I've put this up quickly, as you can see. I've made a little border perimeter with the sticks and wands that I collected and made. And you can do simple rituals. You can have other things like oils and herbs and candles and incense for your spells and your rituals, or you can just make it as basic as you like. I can remove things from here and it would still be an altar. I can remove pretty much everything, and I would still have an altar with the most basic of things, and that being a candle, couple of sticks, some stones and some shells I collected. And this could be this is a still very powerful, very energetic, very magical altar. You can even go as far as removing all of these and just having your candle. For those of you who are still in the broom closet, as many say, just have a simple candle, you know, no one will know. Light it, you have your elements. You can say, this side is the goddess, this side is the god, this is the spirit, and the elements are there for you. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, you can have a simple altar, you can have elaborate altar, make it your own. And do not just follow other people. Do what you want, make it your own, make it feel magical to you, make it feel special to you. And it can be simple, really, really simple. So yeah, give it a go, and blessed be.